sat down with Ritesh Agarwal, CEO and founder of OYO, for an in-depth exclusive conversation on the implications for corporate India. Now, he shared his perspective on how these developments could reshape the business landscape and also weighed in on the prospects of an India-US deal, offering pretty valuable insights on the path ahead for both Indian and global partnerships.
What a historic day. What are your first thoughts on this deal? What does this mean for corporate India?
Thanks for having me here, Tamanna. We just came out of Buckinghamshire, where Prime Minister Starmer and our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji met to sign up this historic agreement. I think the mood between both the CEOs from the India side as well as the UK side is very excited. I think especially from the India side, we are very excited about the amount of opportunities it will bring for young Indian professionals to be able to come out to UK and make a positive difference. The fantastic joint venture opportunities for startups and cutting edge technologies from our country. And it's probably one of the biggest trade deals for India outside of Asia. But similarly, UK is very excited to have the opportunity to be a part of the world's fastest growing major economy. So I think that the excitement is palpable. Now it is our job as entrepreneurs to make sure we can make the most out of it.
You know, I just want to get your sense on this question that for a lot of corporate India, a trade deal and this lowering of tariffs also means more competition back home. How do you see that aspect?
In an increasingly globalized world, Tamanna, I think we have to be prepared to compete with our competitive strengths, our IP, our brand, and our processes. Surely, I think our government has done a lot to be able to protect a lot of industries and continues to do more of it. But at the same time, I think it allows the opportunity for companies in India to be able to go global as the barriers are reduced. So I think that we should see this on an overall average. And I think on an overall average, it's going to be a huge plus for employment and the economy. I want to call out one critical thing, at least from this is my personal opinion, is that as I look at the FTA, it has highly been focused on employment opportunities for young Indians in India, but also abroad. And I think the benefit of that is so huge that I think at the balance, it's going to create positive impact for everyone.
I think let's delve a bit into the employment opportunities and the kind of opportunities you think will come in there. More and more increasingly in India, the narrative has been it's becoming tougher to work abroad and better to find opportunities in India. Does this ease in a real way after this deal?
First off, I of course don't believe that any opportunity is as good as working in India. I think I love being back home. But that said, India is home to one of the biggest talent groups in the world of engineering, technology, software services, and services in general. If you think about hospitality, which is the industry I come from, whether it is Middle East, whether it is the UK, you see that the Indian talent is making a big difference. And I think specifically this FTA brings great opportunities in terms of simpler visa procedures, easier to transfer talent from your company in India to other companies around the UK and so on, which I believe will make it easier for some of the problems that you mentioned used to be there earlier. Hopefully those get streamlined and hopefully UK gets the benefit of some exceptional young talent that is there in India.
For the hospitality sector and specifically for OYO, what is the scope of potential here after this deal?
So OYO now already has over 200 hotels in the UK, and we've been premiumizing. So for example, we launched our Sunday Hotel brand, where we have great locations like in Manchester, in Staines, in Warwickshire, Cardiff, many other places. We've been launching our luxury hotels by taking advantage of bringing our modern technologies. But we can expand on our scale of number of hotels given the talent transfers we can enable to bring training of our technologies that we built to the local talent that we have. We are going to employ probably 1,000 more people in the UK locally as well. And last but not the least, I think specifically in the world of technology and R&D, I believe there are going to be great opportunities for startups to expand their businesses to the UK, but there are also going to be UK funds who are positively looking to invest in Indian startups such as us. So I think altogether, more locations, more cross-tourism, and more investments between countries is what I expect this FTA to bring for us and companies such as us.
And also sets up nicely for another very large deal, a trade deal that is possibly coming soon between India and the US. That's also another important one. Any thoughts you want to share on that?
Yeah, look, I think there is, of course, this is a great starting point to the US trade deal. We, of course, have a lot more going on in US with both OYO and Motel 6 growing quite rapidly in the United States. But I believe that the US and Indian engagement, at least from what we hear from outside, continues to progress quite actively, and hopefully we are going to have a successful trade deal on the other side. But, you know, the good thing with the India-US situation is that our people-to-people ties are as strong as India and UK, and hence there is a lot of appreciation for what we can add value to each other. So I think I'm very excited about seeing lots of these impact. We've seen what India and UAE trade deal have done for each other. Our trade is at an all-time high. I think UK will be next, and US, of course, is the most exciting because it's the largest economy in the world.
Undoubtedly, it's been an excellent turnaround story as well. Hope to have more time with you ahead once you're back, Ritesh, but thank you so much for speaking with us on this historic moment. And this will really go down as an important one between India and the UK. Ritesh Agarwal, the CEO and founder of OYO.
Thank you.